The Color Purple is one of very popular mediums as far as Broadway, the book, the original movie. So was it hard reimagining this through another lens, as far as like the new basing off the play and making it for this new generation, new wave generation?
Absolutely, yeah, it was difficult. I mean, anything that has been a Pulitzer Prize-winning book, a Steven Spielberg movie, and a Tony Award-winning Broadway play, I mean, what else can you do? It was kind of my question to myself. So it was difficult. You know, it required, you know, an incredible amount of bravery. I said, okay, even though I revere this text greatly, I'm going to have to break the mold and rebuild it. Rebuild it for me, rebuild it for our generation, and find the nuance and things that are unique and new about how we see the world. And I think that one of the things I landed on very early was Celie's headspace, and understanding that we can give her an imagination. And if we could give her that imagination, then we could see her working through her trauma, her abuse, and such. And I think this generation understands that more. I mean, we have conversations about mental health in ways that have never been had in the past. We're talking about generational trauma in ways that were never even discussed. There aren't even words back then to describe what that is. So I think the audience today are very sophisticated and can understand this headspace conversation more.
That's awesome. Now, you're deeply familiar with the book and movie and all the other aspects of it. And I'm curious to know, like, when you was working on this film, was there a moment that, like, took your breath away, or a moment with the actors that, from, you know, that took you out and made you realize, wow, from behind the lens, that just took your breath away?
Oh, there were several. I'll say Shug Avery coming on that barge. Oof. Yeah. I mean, that's still like, I still gasp when I see that shot because, first of all, Taraji.
Amazing.
You know, and the fact that she's been this legend, we've known her for so long, and 20 plus years later, we get to discover a new Taraji is, for me, unbelievable. But I would say that's a shot that I remember being behind the monitor going, this has never been seen before. We've never seen a black woman coming on a barge. I mean, it was like Cleopatra on the Nile, you know? And so for me, I knew that it was going to be a moment of epic proportions. And from what the audience feedback has been, I think they really felt that.
Awesome. For my final question, the Color Purple is full of memorable quotes. Do you happen to have a quote that always stands with you and sticks with you?
For this version, I'll say the quote that sticks with me is Danielle Brooks playing Sofia, coming in and leaning into Mr. and going, I have to paraphrase this. I comes here for respect, but if there ain't none to get, there ain't none to give.
Awesome.
I think that's epic.
Brilliant. Thank you, man.
Thank
Pleasure
you so very
talking
much. Appreciate it. All right, thank you.